All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry, I know I was a little late here to the stream. It's kind of embarrassing. Pulled over, and I was actually at a Starbucks looking at the market. We had a signal here on the ES, and a short at the 69.50, which has been kind of weird for today. Just looking at Bookmap, a shit ton of contracts are being displaced right in this exact region right here, and it's actually still going on right now. This is like volume size, even though you might not see it in price action because it's such a tug of war, but the price action is like almost the size of, you know, a regular morning session, which is pretty nuts to me. Did get a footprint confirmation, I think somewhere right around here. I did take a stab at it with a pretty tight stop loss. I think it was like 2 points, 2 or 2.5 points. Did take an L obviously on that one, but it came close to TP1, but didn't have the legs. About 3 ticks off here on TP1, which kind of sucked. But I was driving during that time. But I did see this move right around here. Did get some good footprint confirmation. So like I said, a lot of contracts are being... and what you see now is pretty much like a quarter of what was going on maybe about 15-20 minutes ago. But just an absolute boatload of contracts still being fought between buyers and sellers right now. And what does that mean for us? Well, the only thing that I'm looking at right now on the ES is we've got a 15-minute level here that's sitting at the 69.67. They did leave some unbalanced volume. You know, let me take this off the charts. So we're currently in a weekly band, of volume, which I can, which sits right here. I can get rid of these guys too. There. So we are sitting in a weekly band right now, and both on the ES and on the NQ, which is why you're seeing such an enormous amount of volume that's being transacted right now. Now, price action in general has been pretty garbagey. I mean, obviously, if you're long from about 9 a.m. in the morning, you'd think that price action is pretty awesome. But for the day before, like, the holidays really started kicking off, this was kind of a surprise move. I did not think that this weekly band here was going to be really in play today. But the market always has a way of telling us that what you think is not always what you're going to get. We did get, I think we missed this one. We missed this push right into the weekly band. Right around 8:30, right after the open. We got a nice little rejection there for about a good 10 points. But this is the first real, like, move. And as you can see, this is on a 5-minute. It's kind of garbagey. So if we take a look at the NQ, so really right now, I mean, the only thing I can really take a look at would be a rejection off of the 69.67 right here. It's about 1:30 now in the afternoon. Now, let's fix up our levels here. I did map out this morning. Oh, first of all, what a great rejection off of the IB, huh? I think you would have definitely got your, probably would have got about 20-something points there. So, unfortunately, I wasn't on the charts. I did map out this, no, I actually deleted it, shit. Had mapped out an area over here where I was expecting a reaction. Actually, it was right here, which actually aligned pretty nicely with the 15-minute level. But again, wasn't in front of the charts at that time. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was right here. It was right before the IB low. Right here. This was and that was a very strong reaction off of that right here, which ended up being pretty much the initial balance high for the day. So what am I looking at now on the NQ? All right, well, let's first kind of map out our levels here and see this 15-minute level now is going to drop down to right here. Get rid of this guy. Don't need him. No level down here on the 15-minute because as you can see, we rebalanced this level as price action. It was a very nice dramatic move, impulsive move to the upside. We did break structure. Would have been a great level right down here, but as you can see, the market came right back down and tapped into it prior to going. So let me just get rid of the IB low so we don't have so many lines on my chart. All right, so let's see if we could find another 15-minute level. We had a nice bounce, so this one would constitute a level right here at the 25,754. Not very strong. I mean, had a strong move, did break up structure, but not the greatest candle to break structure. So kind of like a B level, B minus level. And then if we move over to here, let's see where this 15-minute level above us is originating from. Just so we can kind of get our bearings here. Okay, so this 25,812 level was coming right from here. This was news, though. This was 9 a.m. news. I can't remember. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. So yeah, not putting too much weight on this level here either. Just because that is a news move, which now I got to look on the ES, which might have been the same scenario. And then to take a looking at this reactionary point, which is my box that I've got right here. Let's just see really quickly what was left unbalanced there. The markets have been tough, man. This month, December, has just been it's been a tough one for damn sure. All right. Yeah, so it's really not the greatest. This would look something like that. I'm going to delete this 15-minute level. We don't need that guy anymore. TP1 is terrible. That's my problem here, is TP1. Let's jump down to the 1. So as you guys can see, TP1 is just non-existent. It's non-existent. I mean, that's 3 points. That's not even... It's really not even trade-worthy. TP2 looks decent. We've been kind of balancing all this shit out for the last 20 minutes or so. So 795 does have a good amount of volume sitting at it. 800s provides us another level of protection right here. Is that what I wanted to do? It's not pretty. Not really willing to take 9 points of stop for a 3-point target. Let me see if they've got any bigger targets out there. Excuse me. Yeah, we do. We got this target right here. We've got this target right down here, which doesn't look so bad. I almost would have to replace this TP with this TP2, make this TP1, this TP2. I don't know, it feels a little forced though. It does feel a little bit forced. I do like we got some levels of defense here. 795's coming in pretty strong. And then after that, it's the 850s. I mean, that would be putting us even outside of this weekly band. I just don't see the market making a move all the way up to here. Again, I say I don't think, but the hell does that really mean? Just doesn't seem likely to me. Doesn't seem like that would make logical sense for an auction. Hey, Mike. Seymour, I know, man, this markets have been tough. Closings did go well. I had 2 yesterday. Had another one here today after I had a village inspection really early this morning, which was insane to me. Had a tenant move in yesterday. And the buyers have just been so strong. They have been strong. I do like the fact that we are in this weekly band. So, I mean, I would like to take a scalp here if I can. They've just been pretty damn strong here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I don't want to move that. Let's see if that's right. Oh, yes, it is. George, welcome to the Signal group. If you can send me an email with your Discord ID. George. That's not right.
On this Christmas Eve in Rio de Janeiro, I was dancing in the sudden summer rain, overflown with the Brazilian saudade.
Okay. So, George, if you can't, send me an email with your Discord ID to traderrob@robstrades.com. It's in the chat.
Never-ending yearning for your one and only love, though she's right there with you, right there in your arms. Oh, a Christmas Eve in Rio de Janeiro, underneath the Ipanema stars.
Yeah, I think that the NQ could make a little push here. Would seem logical.
Christmas night in Rio de Janeiro. I was doing what the karaoke's do to the rhythm of cavaquinhos and pandeiros. I drank and sang and danced the whole night through. Then as the sun was rising, I climbed up the Corcovado hill. I had a rendezvous with Christ to end the night. Oh, a Christmas Eve in Rio to remember. I will cherish it for all my natural life. Right there and then I fell in love with Rio. She'll stay forever in my heart and on my mind.
So how's everybody in the chat doing today? You guys red or green?
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. La 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 la. 'Tis the season to
I am obviously in the red, but dollar-wise, not too bad at all because I did scale down pretty drastically yesterday, starting from yesterday. I just need the market to start showing some respect here. And when I say respect, I mean to start respecting some of these unbalanced level areas. Keith Red, Steve Green, Michael up 75 across 7 accounts. Okay. I mean, I think I can get back in the green with one decent trade here. I just don't know if I'm going to get it. Just seems every time the market today takes a breather, and it gets a pump up, it takes a breather, and takes another pump up. 75. 75s do look pretty damn good on Bookmap. I'll show you what I'm looking at here. So 75s are coming in pretty strong. We got 800s as some protection. And it's not until the 780s that we would start to see, could see a pretty strong reaction. That's why I wore my TP. This is actually was going to be my TP2. This 25,783, which actually now turned into my TP1. This is a pretty big target on the 767s, but it is completely unbalanced right now, so that's the only reason why I think it looks decent. But we just need the market just to give us a little bit more of a push and get into there. What I don't want to see happen at all is I do not want them to tap into the 767s at this point, because that would pretty much invalidate my whole setup here. All right, let's take a look at the ES real quick. Let's jump to the 15 and let's clean this up just a little bit. All right, so we've got a clear line 15-minute level right here at the 69.28. It's pretty easy to spot. We've got a great unbalanced reactionary area right here at the 69.34 to the 69.30. This would be my A+ classic setup. But let me just see here now what else we're dealing with. So we got right above us the 69.67. We can make a case for another level right here. 15-minute. All right, and then let's jump down to the 5. Let's get this up a little bit bigger. All right, so the 5, we've got a 5-minute level right here, which is nice. This is on the ES, the 69.33, so this would be very close to where my entry was going to be. We would have had a 5-minute level right here, but as you guys can see, oopsie, this got balanced out before the move, so not interested in that. This 69.28 does have a 15-minute and a 5-minute level right there. This is all pretty balanced out on the way up, minus the 69.51. All right, so this is the area on the ES that I would be super interested in mapping out a setup there. Let's just go back to the NQ. This is just, it's kind of tough to trade this, but be right back, guys.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare Him room, and heaven and nature joy to the earth. The Savior reigns. Let men their songs employ, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy. Repeat
Let's see if we can get a push here into our entry.
repeat, repeat the sounding joy. Sing joy, sing joy.
I'm going to move our stop up about 2.5 points.
He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness and wonders of his love,
All right, so once again, looking at a short entry at the 25,795, targeting the 25,783 as TP1. We should get obviously some resistance right here once again. My original TP was right sitting at the 91s, 91 and 90, almost 92. Way too small of a target. TP2 would be down here at the 25,767s, which is left unbalanced right now. But let's see if we can get... We need a push here, man. We need the market to do something. You guys can see the ES. ES is in a wedge. Pretty strong wedge here. The buyers have just been in control. Every single move that the sellers try to attempt, buyers just come in. I'd like to say they've got to be exhausted, but they seem hungry today.
Merry Christmas, honey. Yeah. The snowman's dusting off his hat, putting on the show for everybody, to give him a smile that lasts another year. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah.
So this white line with the oval in there is pretty much just a level of defense that we have between our stop and our entry. If we go much above the 25,800s, not gonna look pretty.
Merry Christmas, baby. Merry Christmas, baby. The snow is laying 2 feet deep. Now wish upon a falling star, so all your secret dreams can come true. There's something that happens when sleigh bells are ringing, when December ends, when the children are singing, yeah. Merry Christmas, baby.
All right, nice little push here. See if the footprint shows us anything here. So we might be getting pretty close to a footprint confirmation right here, which would be a little bit under, about a point under our entry. It just slapped into that pocket of volume. I think I might have to take this footprint confirmation here. That might be a little bit early. I think we came about 2 or 3 ticks away. Well, let's see. Let's let this candle close. I'd prefer tapping in. Very slow auction. Very, very slow auction. I think we're still in the same footprint here. Come on, just tap in. Let's see what... Show your hand a little bit here. All right, just got into the 95s. So we saw a reaction. Not the greatest footprint. But look at the volume beforehand. So. Oh. Not the greatest footprint yet. Fingers on the trigger. Okay, now we just have to kind of wait here for the 800s. Let's see what kind of reaction we get here. And they still look strong. I feel like we're fighting a bear here. So what was this reaction to the 93s? It's pretty close to where I had my TP1 originally. That's funny. That's ridiculous. But that was what was left unbalanced. Alright, this could be a good footprint here. Decent risk profile. If they close. SEO remix. Glad you joined us. So right now, so I was looking for a short here at the 25,795. Obviously we're fighting a very strong uptrend here that is, they're just not, the bulls are not letting go. And for my entry confirmation, what I'm looking at is for a footprint confirmation down here. So what I want to see is I want my footprint to tap into my entry or cross it. And then what I'm looking for is a red footprint with positive delta, which is what my delta flip here is. And then I'm just looking for unbalanced areas of volume in the market to target for TPs. But again, I feel like I'm just kind of fighting a bear here. It's like we're not seeing any type of reaction. I mean, my typical trades on the NQ are 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And you could say volatility's down, but there's a lot of volume being transacted right now. It's just a very strong, it's like the buyers have a slight edge, but there's still a lot of volume being transacted. They can't even close out that candle. That's a 5-point footprint right there, and they can't close it out.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
That's what the ES is doing.
Dashing through the snow
Nothing much.
in one horse open
Oh, they're still going.
o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle
Last area right now is the 805s,
oh, what fun
which is pretty damn close to where my original stop loss would have been.
horse open sleigh.
Now, the only thing you can
Jingle
possibly look for is a decent footprint confirmation up here and really,
what fun it is to ride.
really tighten up your risk. But it just seems like it's a jumping in front of a freight train here.
Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Okay, the NQ officially does not have really anything else up here. I mean, the market doesn't really have much more to go after.
In December,
There's no big targets for them.
they play my favorite song.
I think the only thing I told you guys was the 850s up here. That seems like a stretch. So let's see if we get at least a footprint confirmation here. I wouldn't mind just taking a, I don't know, I think that would be about a 5-point stop. Let's see. It's decent. Oh, no reason to keep that up there. And we can target this guy right here. This guy right here. Again, I really don't have any level. I don't have, really, the market doesn't have much above here. So it's kind of tough to place a decent stop loss here. But I think if they overtake this price action right here, my theory on a short here is pretty wrecked. I think regardless, this will be my last, definitely my last trade of the day. You just can't keep fighting them. And the bigger issue is I have not been able to find a good long area for it to even come close to tapping into. I will say something. TP1, in my opinion, is much, much easier for the market to tap into than what it might have up here. This, for them, could be very easily balanced out. You know, obviously TP2 might be a little bit of a stretch, but it is, I would say maybe the 85s would be your best target for TP2 instead of the 83s. But it could want to dip into, the 80s, low 80s. But it'd be nice to take at least one W. And buyers are still pretty. They're still there. They ain't giving up. Alright, get rid of this guy. I mean, come on, market. You need a little pullback here. You need to breathe sometime. I've been saying this for 3 hours. Every single time the sellers make an attempt, the buyers just come in and just chew them up. Every single time. Got to break free, buddy. Now what would be the real nasty thing is just a tap right here to the 25806s and get stopped out by a point. That would be the absolute worst case scenario. But I'd rather just be wrong and move on to Friday. Friday will be our next trading day. Anybody else in this trade? Chat? Or it's just me? Am I the solo fighter? Am I the only crazy one here? Oh, Michael. Good man. I hope. Come on, Chad. If everybody gets in with a micro, we can make this market move, man. A little more than that. We need a little bit more than that. So 87, 88, let's call it. is still unbalanced. 795 is unbalanced. They're going to tap into that. I just want to see if I can squeak out a little bit more than that. I'm getting greedy. That was a nice little move, but they just keep buying it up again. Every move gets bought and bought and bought. Now I just don't want a little sweep here and get taken out by a point, which is a possibility here. I'm gonna use the washroom. Hopefully that gives me enough time for all TPs to get hit. Still hanging in there. All right, well, now we got strength in numbers. We could be the market movers here. You know, the 795s are very, very safe, obviously, but that's about 6 points, which is nothing to sneeze at. TP1, which now I have set at 25, 780, 780. Let's just do 788 just to make things easier right there. 25, 788 seems like a very natural, good place for a tap in. But do you see this? Like every move gets hit. At least lately they have been... The sellers have still been kind of stepping in. And the only worry I have is on the ES. The ES has got the 63s. They've got a shit ton of volume sitting right here that they're going to want to tap into, which would probably equate to about 10 to 15 points on the NQ. So... I'm trying to frame the trade. I got things working against me and things working for me. Definitely have some unbalanced business at the 95s. But the ES is going to have to let go, and it's not. The ES is not letting go. Now we got some makers coming in at the 815s, and this just they keep flopping from 815 to 810s. Not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of that at all. Don't want them to see a target that much above us. It's funny how I'm asking for like 8 points, and we typically get 8 points in a few seconds. There's like so much drama. I don't like that. Oh, now they're gone. Now they went bye-bye. See, they keep flip-flopping from the 815s, 812s. I don't like that because that gives them a target that they can start looking for now. Don't like that at all. And they keep buying the shit out of this. Do not want to see a sweep. I'm telling you, if we get swept here, it's going to be a 3 or 4 point sweep above. So the ES is going into, see, the ES still needs about 1.5 points, which I don't think would give us enough room on the NQ to really hit this wall that they've got formed on the ES at the 69.63. Just don't know if we're going to have enough space on the NQ to, we kind of need the ES to drag this down a little bit. Everything is on the ES today. The NQ's got very little, but a lot lighter volume. But the ES is, oh man, they're absorbing the shit out of this now. All right, if you're gonna take me out, take me out. Let me at least start my 2 days of rest. This is such drama with this NQ today. And the ES still hasn't tapped in, which again just doesn't give us enough room on the NQ. Because the ES needs another point. Actually needs almost like another 1.5 points. It's not enough room on the NQ. We'd have to be somewhere around the 85 to 25 810s to feel the wall that the ES could provide us. Now, if we do break the 790s, which is right here, yeah, that's where I was talking about earlier. We need a push here. We need a strong push. Let's go flush them now. Flush it. Flush it. Don't get hung up here. I could definitely get hung up here. This was the first area that they needed to balance out, which they just did. Let's go. Let's see one more flush. A big buyer coming in at the 90s. 790s. So right around here, we're going to see some resistance, guys. Just so you guys know that. We need some follow through right here. Just a little follow through. Or I could just take my 168 bucks. Come on. All right, I'm going to make one more adjustment. I'm going to take this TP1 to 25,790. And this TP, I think, is in the right spot. Yes, it is. All right. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my sandwich because I'm starving, and hopefully it'll... Walking away will make the market tank. Like a bull. Like a bear. Do I go for my sandwich or not? Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Well, that was a pretty horrible thing to come back to. I probably shouldn't be chewing in front of the mic. What do we need here? 3 points? We need 3 points on the NQ for at least one target. This is brutal. Alright, let's see what book map is showing us here. Well, the 92s now, man, they keep bumping this up. It was at the 90s. Now the 92s is where they're going to defend again. If they break the 92s, though, which is right here, this TP2 is 100% in play. Oh, in it for the biscuit. We need some kind of retracement here. ES never tapped into that wall, which I don't like. Remember, 92s, we're going to see some resistance. If you want to move your TP to 92, that's not a bad move. But if you, if we get through the 92s, this TP2 is going to be, I would think, very easy and violent. All right, now I got to chew. Nice turkey and avocado on a lettuce wrap sandwich. Oh, this is brutal. My biggest fear is a sweep. The sweep could come and 3-point sweep, 4-point sweep, and drop like a ton of bricks. Of course, I'm trying to be trying to control my risk here, but maybe if we do this, it always works when we do this. How about we just do that? We gotta get through these 92s. Mike, I took a break even plus a few ticks. I couldn't take it anymore. I hear you, man. Yeah. I need like $13 per account. Oh, man. Whoops. Sorry about that, guys. Now it's getting support from the 94s. What do we think, chat? Should I go to break even? I love saying break even when I have a red candle. I hate saying break even when I get a green candle. What do you guys think, chat? I don't know. I think I'm going to stick this one out. I'm going to stick with this plan. No. I just feel like we've been fighting the tides for way too long. This is going on, what, 20 minutes now? No, more than that. Half an hour? It just doesn't seem like the sellers can get any type of momentum. And obviously we're at the garbage hour now. No, they just let go of the 800s. This might be a great time to punch out, guys. I'm just letting you know. They just let go of the 800s, so this could get very volatile right here now. Very volatile, I'm telling you. All my gut, everything in my thing right now said now is the time to punch out, because when they gave it, and they just gave up the 800s easy. So I mean, it could go up, down at this point. There's really very little resistance in the market right now. So it's a coin flipper. But yeah, they let go of everything. If I bring this up, you guys can see it. This was all like a Christmas tree. They let go of the 800s, and you got the 807 sitting up here, which is pretty much where my stop's at, which doesn't help me. And there's a little bit of support down here in the 798s now. Not a good time. Not a good time. This is one of those instances where if I was trading on my own, I'd be out of this trade. But now I feel emotionally invested into the stream. Or the market could just close right here at the 25 800s. Once I saw them let go of the 800s, and they let it go before it even tapped into it. So that just, it's like a free-for-all at that point. And now the 799s, the 797s are coming in. You would need some big player to come in right now to move this down. KC, I think sellers will come in the last 15 minutes. I don't necessarily know I've got 15 minutes in this trade. There's just very little resistance to the top or the bottom. So I think this is going to come to a fruition much sooner than 15 minutes from now. For the good or the bad. And like I said, the only level of defense right now is the 807s. So, and that's pretty much exactly where my stop loss is at. And do I want to put it up again? No. I really don't want to do that. We could get some profit takers on the big move to the upside. I mean, yeah, there's that possibility. Just need a big... Okay, well, now they let go of the 799, so now we could maybe see a little dump here. I mean, we're dealing with like one contract right now. Somebody could just sell five NQs. That would just be fantastic. Back down to the 800s. This is ridiculous. And a case for me for also for the sellers to dump would just be to sweep this. You know, that's why you've got so many orders sitting at the 807s. A sweep here, and then, like I said, if I do get swept here, it's going to be a 3-4 point sweep, and then it could be a absolute destruction to the downside. But even that move is just not, it's not strong. It's like 4 market orders coming in. There's just nothing propping it up or down right now. Well, this is going to really change my average on my NQ trades. As far as time duration, this is by far the longest NQ trade I've been in months. Absolute months. I mean, somebody's got to sell. Somebody on this move has to sell. I mean, yeah, they probably took a good amount here. They took a good amount here. You would think that somebody would come in for their profit of the day. 1203. Holy shit. Oh, that's 103. So an hour ago? No, it can't be right. What time what time zone are you talking about? Maybe 203. That sounds right. Yeah, for me 203. Because it's 240, 242 right now. Come on. Should at least take some of these lows out. Take the 93s out. Okay. That makes sense.
Santa, tell me when you show yourself to me. Help me find who my baby will be. Santa, tell me when you show yourself to me. Help me find who my baby will be. Who my baby will. Santa, tell me when you show yourself to me. Please help me find who my baby will be. Yeah. Santa, tell me when you show yourself to me. Help me find who my baby, who my baby, who my baby, who my baby will be tonight.
Lines are busting out the door. Christmas songs in every store. Can't stand to hear one more. Please won't you make it stop? Snow is piled 5 feet high. Dog ate the pecan pie. Hurry up, store-bought is fine. Christmas time again. They say it's so pretty, that time in New York City. I say cold and gritty, packed in like sardines. Got a flat on the interstate. Mama warned me, don't be late. Pretty please save me a plate. Christmas time again. Uncle Eddie's new friend Jane,
Sister's back with what's his name.
all together once again.
And once a year is plenty.
Laughter bouncing off the wall.
Hear the cackle down the hall. Too loud to think at all. Christmas time again.
Here come the holidays, so
Save up a whole month's pay and
spend it on a one-night stay with a view of
What are we doing here?
racing for the icy weather.
bake the cookies, knit the sweater. Stand in line, wait forever. Christmas time.
Like I said, this is changing my duration on my trades. This is going to skew the numbers pretty drastically. Oh man.
If December's got you down,
I mean, it almost has to sweep. It has to sweep this.
you will find there's love abound. Christmas time again. Hear the jolly jingle sound. Christmas time again.
We've been in a 10-point range for an hour. This is why trading in the afternoon, right before a holiday, probably not the greatest idea. I guess nobody's selling. Maybe they're keeping their positions for sell them on the 26th. I don't know how much more of this I can take. I guess I'll be patient for a TP. Stay patient for a TP. See. Let's see what scenario plays out here. Ooh. Well, that was the sweep. And we avoided that one. Let's see if that's enough. Let's see if that's enough. Come on. Oh, don't do that. What the? It's gonna tank. I knew that was coming. Oh, I knew that was coming. Oh man, now I really would love to get in right now again. That was so nasty. But I told you that's exactly what they needed to do. Come on, man. Oh, that got some nasty slippage on that one, too. I guess not really. I think I lost like $200, $200 or $300. Told you guys the sweep was coming. Now, it wasn't so violent to the downside. Thought we'd get at least a big drop, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, Michael. If I was not on stream, I would have broken even a long time ago, probably 25 minutes ago. But and they're still going, and they're still going. All right, I'm done, guys. Have a fantastic Merry Christmas to everybody. Spend some time with the family. Have a great couple days off. I'm going to be off tomorrow. I'll be off obviously Christmas Day, and then I'll be back at it on the 26th on Friday. Regular time, 8 a.m. and or 8 a.m. p.m. Central Time, I should say. It's been rough, man. These last couple weeks have just been not the funnest time to be trading, to be honest with you. But what we learned makes us stronger. Take care, everybody. Steve, Merry Christmas. KC, Michael, Faust. I don't know who else is on here. Patty, Seymour, True Seeker, SEO, Remix. No, it's gonna happen. See, now I'll get off stream. I'll take a short, and we'll take a short for 40 points to the downside. I'm joking. I'm done.